Hey everyone, it's Dr. Anthony G. Beck, creator of Balance Protocol, and one of the substances or supplements that's out there and gets a lot of attention from time to time, particularly when anyone wants to start getting into the health and wellness space, is they start talking about apple cider vinegar and all its supposed health claims and all the wonderful things that it does, presupposing that it cures cancer and combats fatigue and relieves inflammation and supports digestion, everything like that. Well, you're going to be surprised because none of those things are true. They're absolutely not. And here's the context as the reason why. Well, most of the time people don't realize that the principal factor that you're always going to have to remember is everything is translated through your unique situation. And if you don't have any insight as to what's physically or biologically going on within the complex systems biology of your body, you can't just assume that a certain substance that is claimed to do a certain thing, if you start consuming it, that it's therefore going to be beneficial. Quite frankly, as being a clinician, I'm almost going on 27 years now, I've seen a lot of people actually have some benefit from apple cider vinegar, but I've also seen just as many be absolutely harmed by it. And that's the nature of any substance or therapeutic that you take, okay? Not anything that has or exerts a physiological effect is going to be benign. For instance, you can drink too much water and you can induce something called hyponatremia, and you can absolutely wreck your metabolism and induce all kinds of problems with fatigue and electrolyte imbalances and so forth by consuming too much water and watering down the electrolyte in the body electric. So something as simple as water can be detrimental. Well, absolutely, apple cider vinegar can be too. Now remember, per Balance Protocol, everything is energy, frequency, vibration. Everything is electrochemistry, even down to your DNA, your hormones, all those constructs of those substances that are on the periodic table of elements, they're all stuck together due to electrochemistry. So other electrochemistries that you consume are absolutely going to have a potential effect, which is why they can be beneficial, which is also why they can be detrimental. So apple cider vinegar is different than a distilled vinegar because, of course, they're going to, of course, distill, just like in any other distilled spirit. You're going to actually remove just about everything from it except the principal compound which you're wanting to try to sequester. In this particular case, in vinegars, it's something called acetic acid. Well, apple cider vinegar will actually retain another acid called malic acid. And there's about, 500 milligrams, 750 milligrams per ounce in that. So that malic acid is sometimes one of the things that they'll tout as why it's beneficial. But here's the problem with that: it's dose dependent. It's kind of like the reason why we have an aspirin that's a children's aspirin or 83 milligrams. Well, why is that? Why a weird 80 some milligram number? Well, that's because 100 can make you bleed and 62 doesn't work. So the amount of malic acid that's in apple cider vinegar, in order to be able to get that beneficial compound, would require you to drink a good 4 ounces of apple cider vinegar at a time, because you can't just spread it out through the whole day and expect the malic acid benefit to take hold of effect. The other thing is, it's a misnomer that it helps to improve digestion. Well, at the moment, if you consume an ACV while you're consuming a meal or just prior to, of course, the acetic acid and that relative 4 to 6% acidity that's actually in apple cider vinegar can help denature the proteins and leach the minerals from the food that would technically be qualified as aiding digestion. Problem is they don't let you understand that over time it can actually induce a lot of other problems and inflammation in the gut when it comes down to artificially dumping in that much acidity into the stomach. So it's a plus or minus thing. The key take home on apple cider vinegar, yay or nay, is the context of you, okay? And you have to be able to do proper assessments when it comes to that. We can do a stomach acidity test using something as simple as dosed on baking soda. And there's other things I'll probably share in other videos. But I get the question all the time about apple cider vinegar. Problem is it also lends you towards an acidic pH. It does not alkalize you, which isn't necessarily beneficial either. Like, for instance, lemon juice will actually move your electrochemistry in your body measured through pH more alkaline. ACV will move you more acid. So if you're already acid and you start taking ACV because somebody told you how wonderful it was, you can create a problem. Those of you who are too alkaline, there's a lot of you out there, it actually can report benefit, and just the opposite of that. Okay, so that's the take home when it comes to apple cider vinegar. Don't believe or understand things just as simple without the context of understanding you, particularly a lot of the content out there going on. So just always remember, anything that can potentially help you can potentially harm you. Till next time, live life in balance.